Imagine a world where a single military project costs more than the GDP of many nations, a realm where technological marvels meet staggering price tags and profound policy debates. In this journey through America's most expensive military undertakings, we delve into the history, the breakthroughs, and the controversies that have defined U.S. defense spending for decades. Today, we count down the top 10 projects that have reshaped the notions of investment, innovation, and national security. As we begin, reflect on the tension between the ambition to push technological boundaries and the realities of astronomical costs. Our exploration is both an analytical look at defense spending and a thoughtful examination of the weight such investments place on policy, priorities, and the future of warfare. At number 10, we start with the Zumwalt-class destroyer program. Conceived as the next leap in naval design, these ships were envisioned to dominate the modern battle space. Originally planned to include a fleet of 32 vessels, escalating costs forced a dramatic reduction to just 3, with the total program cost reaching $24.5 billion, an average of nearly $8 billion per ship. The Zumwalt project became a symbol of ambition met with fiscal restraint. This program highlights the inherent conflict between cutting-edge capabilities and economic feasibility. Archival footage of sleek, futuristic hull designs contrasts with heated debates in policy halls, challenging us to consider if innovation is worth the price tag. Moving up to number 9, we examine the Littoral Combat Ship program. Designed for operations near coastlines, these vessels promised versatility and speed to counter asymmetric threats. However, cost overruns and performance issues have long plagued the program. With total expenditures reaching $37.4 billion, critics argue that the ships have not lived up to expectations. As mesmerizing animations illustrate the intended agility of these craft, behind the scenes, defense officials and analysts wrestle with a pivotal question: can a balance be struck between rapid deployment and prudent spending? The Littoral Combat Ship stands as a testament to the challenges of marrying technological promise with economic reality. Ranked at number 8 are the DDG-51 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. Commissioned in 1991, these workhorses of the U.S. Navy have undergone continuous modernization. The latest Flight 3 variants boast state-of-the-art systems, estimated at around $2.4 billion per ship. For nearly 3 decades, these destroyers have been at the forefront of maritime security, their evolution a mirror to changing strategic needs and technological advances. In detailed animations of radar sweeps and advanced missile countermeasures, we see a narrative of dedication and reinvention. Yet the program is not without its controversies. Budgetary pressures and questions over the cost versus benefit of continuous upgrades add layers to the complex debate surrounding defense investments. At number 7, we find the Bell-Boeing V-22 Osprey. This revolutionary tiltrotor aircraft broke conventional boundaries by combining the vertical lift of a helicopter with the speed of a fixed-wing airplane. Despite its innovative design, the program has faced significant cost overruns, with total expenditures surpassing $50 billion. The V-22's story is one of bold engineering met with harsh economic scrutiny. Stunning visuals of the Osprey in flight contrast with discussions in boardrooms and congressional hearings that question if such a hybrid design justifies its soaring price tag. This project forces us to confront a stark reality. In the pursuit of groundbreaking technology, even the most promising ideas can become financial quagmires. Sliding into number 6 is the Boeing FA-18E Super Hornet program. An evolution of its predecessor, the Super Hornet serves as a vital component of the U.S. Navy's air power. Costing approximately $51 billion over its lifespan, this advanced fighter aircraft integrates sophisticated electronic warfare systems and aerial combat technology. Through a blend of high-resolution graphics and historical footage of aerial maneuvers, we chart the Super Hornet's development from concept to combat-ready asset. Its journey encapsulates both the ambition to maintain a dominant air force and the inherent challenges of managing ever-escalating research and development expenses. Each dollar spent on these formidable machines represents both promise and the unyielding pressure of budgetary constraints. Number 5 on our countdown is the Boeing KC-46 Pegasus program. Tasked with replacing an aging aerial refueling fleet, the KC-46 has encountered persistent delays and budget overruns, with costs soaring to $52 billion. As we transition between archival clips of tankers in midair and candid interviews with defense experts, the focus sharpens on the logistical and financial challenges that come with modernizing critical support infrastructure. The Pegasus program stands at the crossroads of necessity and complexity, a reminder that even essential upgrades are not immune to the pitfalls of unchecked expenditures. With every setback and technical hurdle, the narrative of the KC-46 underscores a broader dialogue about efficiency, oversight, and accountability in defense procurement. At number 4, we encounter one of the most complex engines ever developed, the Pratt & Whitney F-135. Created specifically for the F-35 Lightning II, this high-thrust engine has racked up costs of $63.8 billion. The F-135 is not merely an engine, it is a marvel of engineering that powers one of the world's most advanced fighter jets. In sequences juxtaposing detailed schematics and real-world test flights, the F-135's development is portrayed as a relentless quest for performance and reliability. Yet despite its technical prowess, the engine's astronomical cost raises critical questions about the sustainability of defense spending. It challenges policymakers and the public alike to weigh the benefits of unmatched capability against an ever-growing financial burden. Holding the number 3 spot is the Ballistic Missile Defense System. Designed to intercept and destroy intercontinental ballistic missiles before they can threaten American shores, this system has incurred costs exceeding $120 billion. Through dynamic visuals of simulated missile intercept tests and strategic war room discussions, the narrative captures the urgency and complexity behind protecting a nation. The Ballistic Missile Defense System is emblematic of the high stakes in modern defense, where technological marvels are matched by equally staggering price tags. Its development, steeped in high-risk, high-reward calculations, compels us to reflect on the constant tension between national security imperatives and fiscal responsibility. At number 2, we examine the LGM-35 Sentinel Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Program. With total acquisition costs estimated at $140.9 billion as of July 2024, Sentinel represents a monumental investment in strategic deterrence. In this segment, a mix of stark satellite imagery and analytical commentary paints a picture of a program designed to secure America's future, at a price that forces us to reckon with the limits of defense budgets. Sentinel's story is one of ambition, national pride, and the paradoxical challenge of mitigating threats while incurring immense expenses. It stands as a poignant reminder that the pursuit of safety can sometimes lead to a precarious balancing act between power and price. Finally, at number 1, we confront the F-35 Lightning II program, the crown jewel of U.S. military spending. With total projected costs reaching approximately $1.7 trillion over its lifetime, the F-35 is more than just a fighter jet. It is a symbol of modern warfare's escalating price tag. As we witness breathtaking footage of the F-35's stealth capabilities and agility in flight, the magnitude of this investment comes into sharp focus. The program, initiated to replace aging aircraft, has evolved into a saga of innovation, controversy, and unparalleled financial commitment. Critics argue that the program's cost overshadows its operational achievements, while supporters insist that it is indispensable for maintaining global military superiority. The F-35 Lightning II epitomizes the ultimate conflict in defense spending. the relentless pursuit of technological excellence set against the daunting challenge of fiscal sustainability. As our countdown concludes, we are left with a reflective narrative that is as much about cutting-edge technology as it is about the enormous sacrifices inherent in modern defense strategies. Each project in our list represents a chapter in the complex story of American military ambition, a story woven with threads of innovation, controversy, and the ever-present pressure of cost. The immense investments in these projects compel us to ask, what is the true price of security, and how do we reconcile technological breakthroughs with responsible spending? Join us as we delve into the top 10 most expensive U.S. military projects, exploring the innovations, challenges, and debates that come with such monumental investments.